Alright, so we're rolling. Already my fingers are a little cold. I'm thinking I didn't dress warm enough for this. I was warm enough earlier, so I don't know if it got colder or what's going on, but came into the woods today with the intention of letting go of any sadness that I was still hanging on to. Letting go of any anger I felt. And just really opening myself up to the release of those emotions. It's so weird how sometimes when we feel these emotions and we want to release them, it's like we unconsciously hold on, to the feeling, like we own it. We own the feeling of anger. We own that sadness like it is us, like it's who we are, and we cling to it. We may not even consciously realize we're doing it, but the more we hold on to it, the more damaging it is for us in the long term. I've been that way myself, where I began to see the world through this lens that was shaped by the traumas that caused those emotions, my inability to let go. And I wasn't a happy person, obviously. I started to feel like I didn't even deserve to be happy at some points. But, I did a lot of deep digging, deep diving, coming face to face with things that were so uncomfortable, too painful to really bring out into the light. I finally really looked at him. I looked at him not only as myself, but I looked at him as, I guess you could say it was myself. My multi-dimensional, floating around the ether, energy, divine self. But putting in the perspective of a third party or someone just looking down on all of it. And it helped get over a lot of stuff. Helped let go of a lot of stuff. Helped open my heart back up to love, to kindness, to compassion and understanding. And it's so weird because I had just been trained to be in anxiety mode or victim mode for such a long time. Flipping over to anger or sadness, or I started to look at it as this is not my identity. I peeled back to find this person underneath that was always just, right there beneath the surface, but just a pure being of love, with more patience and understanding for others, with more clarity, feeling more free and confident to express myself and go after the things I'm passionate about. More grateful. It wasn't easy, and it took a lot of time. At first I didn't even want to believe that this whole new person was just beneath all this, pain. But here I am. And not to say that I don't have my moments where I go back, revert back to those old ways, or I get angry, I get sad, I get afraid. That happens to all of us. But we don't have to own it anymore. We don't have to make it who we are anymore. We could choose to let go of it. We could still feel it and appreciate it for what it is in the moment. Appreciate what it has to show us or teach us in the moment. And then we can let it go, finally. So it doesn't become stuck, and we don't begin to doubt ourselves and think this is who we have to be to fulfill a role or to be a character. We get to rewrite our script all the time, any way we want. We could change it up like that tomorrow, today, this minute. We could choose a new course of action. We could build a new you. We could uncover a you that's always been there all along. So, it's with this song that I wrote. It helps me release things that I don't need to hold on to. Things that I could still feel and be close to and experience, be grateful for, and just appreciate for all that it is, and all that it has to teach me. Then I can let it go. It's always important to let it go. Now my battery's almost dead. My fingers feel like they're frozen solid. So, holy meat popsicle. Alright, let's see if I got what it takes here. Everything around me comes undone. Will I ever see the sun the way I saw it in your eyes? Reflections so unique and no longer mine. Everything that lives must also die, and yet I wonder why. This battered heart of mine has closed its doors. I've sailed for distant shores. You'll never find me here again. That house is empty now, creaking in the wind. And upon a hill stands a grave to all the love I gave. Dark no more. Whoa. I guess you've won. I've come undone. And some things born anew, another dies. I guess it's no surprise. I hope he gives you everything. I know I really tried to make it like a dream. And although it seems like some nightmare, I hope you know I cared. Dark no more. Whoa. I guess you've won. I've come undone. So yeah, music lately has been one of my main outlets for getting out these emotions. And, you know, I always walk out of these woods feeling lighter. Things are more clear. Problems didn't seem so big and tall and scary. So yeah, My fingers are cold. Towards the end of that song, I didn't know if I was going to be able to continue holding the chords because the tips of my fingers, I was like, I'm starting not to feel them anymore, which was kind of like not okay, but also kind of cool because I was like, okay, well, then it doesn't matter how hard I press down on these strings. It's not going to really affect anything. But now I think it's time to warm up with, you know, maybe like a nice hot cup of tea or something. So anyway, I just want to say thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for all the love, all the kindness, all the generosity. It really means so much. You know, I wanted to do this video as kind of like, you know, like forging a connection, because you guys see me all the time, you know, channeling Reiki, and that's great because, you know, it's just the wonderful energy. It's so beautiful. It's so healing and it's so loving. But also, you know, we don't get to know each other a lot, you know, except for those live streams, but still it's mostly Reiki. So I wanted to make this video as my opportunity to let you guys get to know me a little bit more. Even though I technically didn't really tell you anything about myself, at least I don't think, but just being real and being raw is important, because that's also, I feel, to be part of the healing process. Being able to connect with others and meet yourself so deeply that you can meet other people just as deep, you know, because we're all going through it, you know, and it's tough. I'm getting really cold. I need to go in. So anyway, I love you guys so much, and yeah, see y'all around.